But somewhere, someone around you, if not you, is having a redemptive process. Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Sunchild Tarot. Now, I've been saying in my recent videos that I'd wanted to look at Mars ingress Capricorn as Mars enters the sign of Capricorn, which is now like a week and a bit ago. Mercury retrograde happened to me. I've had some technical issues and some other commitments as well. So I'm now doing Mars Transit Capricorn readings, and that's what today's reading is going to be. It's a bulk introduction as usual. There'll be a timestamp down below for you to fast forward to the actual reading. Again, I would advise watch your sun, your moon, your rising sign, and if you know where your Mars is, watch your Mars sign as well. Mars is exalted in Capricorn. Mars is empowered in Capricorn. Saturn is at home there, but Mars is made incredibly welcome and worshipped. That Martian energy will help us push forward in a great way. So what I'm planning on doing is an oracle card spread. I would normally say the reading is for you or it isn't, but it's an oracle card spread. Take what is useful for you, consider the rest. But that's what I'd say about the whole reading. Even if it is for you or if it isn't, consider it all, take what is useful and consider the rest. And if you normally in my tarot readings, I'd say it comes as a job lot, and that's why I want you to consider it, because it may well be that if there's a bit of it that's not for you, it's all not for you. Shouldn't apply today, however. Oracle cards with tarot guidance. You can ask a question with this one. So pause the video if you have to. Think about all the questions that are around you. Choose one of them, especially anything related to something that you are wanting to push forward in your life. Or something about changing the structure of your life. And we'll see what the oracle cards say. All the other details are in the description down below, plus a link to getting a free birth chart. Plus, while you're down there, press the subscribe button. Right, let me bring up the cards. The first thought that occurred to me, Virgo, as I was laying these cards was, well, starseed activation, to sound like an incredible hippie. There's that sense of energy here, but there is so much more going on. The energy of your reading is the Eight of Wands. Things are moving fast. Things will be moving very, very fast, but it is calling an end to torment. If you are a husband or father, you may be finding that you're able to step into that role more. If you're not male, then somebody else may be stepping into that role within your life. There's a good male friendship coming, or a good male partnership coming. So I'm not saying that's a love relationship, but it's certainly someone helping share the burdens, or you having the opportunity to finally take on board the burdens that you've wanted to do before, but you haven't necessarily had the opportunity. This is supported by Hilarion. Now, you want to look this one up. He's one of the Ascended Masters. He's a quite potent spiritual force that you can invoke. And he was helping with, because the other thing I got from these cards was studying. There's something that you need to study and really crack on with studying, to learning things. This healing light here is not just giving you healing as in healing, angels singing, but healing as in things clicking into place in your mind because you're making the connections from things that you have learnt, that they have been brought to light. So I'm very much getting the sun card with this, as in the whole sunshine is the best disinfectant. But if you think about disinfectant, that kills things. Oh, okay, it kills nasty things, but there's no killing of things here. There's no destroying of things. It's things coming together and like shine UV light on a load of nanites and they suddenly build a toy castle or something like that. I know that's quite a stretched image or metaphor, but that's what I'm getting from it. Hilarion indicates detective work, receiving of clues, receiving of information. And it's something that is really, and let me read from the book with him, because I'm reasonably familiar with Hilarion, but it's really interesting what they say in the book of this. He is the master of research, science, truth, healing, logical mind, concrete knowledge, and spirit communication. So if you've been thinking about pursuing an endeavour in these areas, now's the time to start. Like the angels and the other masters, Hilarion is always available to you, like I just said. Blah, 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 blah. If you're working on a project that requires research, a strong academic approach and attention to detail, it's full steam ahead. If you have a job that involves any type of evidence detection and drawing conclusions from that discovery, so scientific research, mediumship, forensic activity, the law, medical testing, etc., etc. But there's that process of looking at things going on. We have the numerology cards all wanted to fly out. You've got 3 of them. You got 87 with synchronicity, 88 with abundance, and 93 with happy ending. If you follow the clues, that spirit, that the Council of Light here is putting out around you, because Council of Light, divine orchestration, help us in the subtle realms. They are opening up the world for you to be incredibly creative, and it's going to give you the ability to work and to work well and to create a home, whatever that means. We've got that home thing here going on here as well with intricacies and industry. Listen to the synchronicities that come along and follow them. But with your plans, Knight of Swords, I choose my battles carefully. With your plans, take care of every step along the way. There is a lot that you are being called to balance, but you can really have some fun doing this. And because it is an end to torment, and you will get a stable house out of it, home out of it, and you have a lot of creativity on your side and money. There's my camera's just gone a bit fuzzy, but 6 of Keys in Crescent Moon is very much about, let me bring that forward and see if the camera will then focus, and no, it focuses on the card at least. But the Crescent Moon is about focus. Come on, camera, you can do this. Oh well. The Crescent Moon is about abundance coming in. So that could be money, could be resources, could be having everything that you need to fulfill this new role. But somewhere, someone around you, if not you, is having a redemptive process. But conversely, there is also something that you are required to fight against. So I choose my battles carefully again. And here with person, libertines and renegades. But what I was immediately thought of was freedom fighters. Because the renegade is not necessarily a bad thing. And you have a victory coming to you. But you've got to follow the synchronicity to get that abundance and happy ending, and you have got to plan each step, but plan each step while listening to the clues that spirit is bringing to you, because it will have, and here's where I'm getting the other home life bit, was it's not just what this guy's building in the 8 of Pentacles, but what the fact is that we've got the 10 of Pentacles here. Let's see if that will make it focus. No, oh well. So there is victory here, but also beneath all your numerology cards, we have the Lookout and the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords isn't necessarily going to... come on, camera. The King of Swords isn't necessarily going to cut things out. There we go. But can cut things out. But what the Lookout indicates is that you need to, like I say, be aware of. I mean, certainly be aware of the synchronicities that are turning up around you and follow them and integrate them in your plans. But also it is saying there is trouble on the horizon. Make sure that your plans can withstand that trouble on the horizon. You will have a chance to put things right. Now, whether that is redemption for you or redemption for somebody else, whether you are the one stepping into the role of husband and father, or you have, or real good male friend, or you have someone coming to you to be that person. This King of Roses. He's loyal, he's sound, he gets things done. You know, it's not just he's not just a shoulder to cry on. He is not just someone who will say there and then disappears off at the end of the evening while you've managed to say everything that you wanted to say, but nothing's still changed and you're still dealing with it all you're saying in the morning. This is someone who helps. This is someone who gets involved. As I say, this could well be you, because maybe you're helping redemption come around for somebody else. But bear in mind the warning of this Knight of Swords. I choose my battles carefully. But there is so much healing coming on here. There is so much that Spirit has orchestrated this. This is an important time for you to fulfill your plan, whatever it was before you came here. This is an important step along the path. I'm not saying this is, you know, do this and that's it, finished. Not at all. But it's on the list of jobs that you wanted to get done. So I pulled a verse from the Tao Te Ching, as I have with all of these readings. Verse number 40, returning. Returning is the movement of Tao. Weakness is the use of Tao. The myriad creatures under heaven are born from something. The something is born from nothing. Look at the synchronicities that just spontaneously arrive. Integrate them into your plans. Get that something. Abundance, happy ending, 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. You've got to work at this. But 6 of Keys, it will bring abundance, and 6 of Wands, it will bring victory. There is redemption here for whoever. You may have to cut something out. You don't have to, but you do have to be in a position so that you can cut something out if you need to. So this is a time, and like I say, you can actively ask Hilarion for assistance in figuring things out. You can actively have a read up on him, you know, Google him. He has quite an internet presence, I'm quite sure of this. So if this means anything to you, Virgo, and I hope it does, or at least I hope it will, because forewarned is forearmed, and it's better that it will mean something to you than it does mean something to you, because if it does, then it's already all going on. And when it happens, all of this is going to happen quite fast. But if it does mean anything to you, comment down below. Please press subscribe while you're there, or click like, or both, because the algorithms like it. Your next lunar reading will be the full moon reading. Your monthlies will be out before that. And also, last Sunday, the 23rd, Mars passed over 4 degrees Capricorn, which is the eclipse point from the solar eclipse at Christmas. I'm going to do another reading, just focusing on the energies of that one thing, which has probably already been reflected in these Mars Transit Capricorn readings that I've done. But it's an event, and it's an event that when that energy hits, it will hit fast. Martian energy is fast. But the fact that it's a week ago, I'm not saying it's hit already. The aspects occur, and then the effects hit people when they do, within a reasonable time scale. Some people will have been hit by it already. Other people, not so much. And I haven't got such huge viewing figures that I'm worried about having not been able to inform lots of people who haven't seen it yet. So, like I say, comment down below, like, share, subscribe, all good YouTube stuff. Good luck with this. Listen to the synchronicities, all right? Cheers.